You don't have to be born as like a quote unquote extrovert or people person. You can learn to connect. Really. I'm in relationships, real relationships. I'm not really, I'm a lurker. So it's hard for me to come out of the lurking seat on social media.
I say, I lurker. Because you can meet someone right now with a lot of connections and you can exchange numbers, but at the same time, if that person doesn't see you as valuable, they will not share
anything.
They won't share resources. Welcome to another episode of Beyond the 9 to 5. I'm your host, Toshido Christie.
I'm your host, Carl Johnson.
This podcast will be focused on sharing our perspective and experience when it comes on to navigating the world of being an entrepreneur and working a 9 to 5 and what it takes to build that life.
Today's episode will be focused on building professional relationships in and outside of the workplace. Professional relationships are connections established in a work context marked by respect, trust, and clear communication. They can be between colleagues, clients, mentors, or industry peers. Key elements include respect, trust, effective communication, collaboration, boundaries, professional development, and networking. These relationships are vital for career growth and success.
So now, lie still, the definition they make it sound complicated.
It does.
When it's really not complicated, to be honest. Establishing a professional relationship is basically just finding someone in your workplace who you think aligns best with your goals, or whether you are an entrepreneur or working a 9 to 5. You're looking to go up in the company, or you're just looking to be in the company for a short time and then exit to pursue your own dreams.
That is really it. And in addition to that, we spoke about in previous episodes, be intentional. Be extremely intentional with how you cultivate and what relationships you cultivate, because those professional relationships, I think we have all seen it in the workplace, they can make and break your professional life completely.
Facts.
As an entrepreneur, you can have a relationship with someone as like a business partner, and they might not be pulling their weight. They might be dishonest. Hopefully not. Hopefully. in the workplace, they can be gossipers. They can be persons that are not doing their job necessarily, and they can paint a bad picture for you. Yeah.
And you know what? In this podcast, the word intentionality, you're going to hear that a lot, bro. A lot. Because I have an idea, you cannot build a professional life both inside and outside of the workspace if you're not intentional about it. You need that intentionality to be able to get to where you want to go, whether that be growing in a 9 to 5 or pursuing the path of an entrepreneur. You have to be very intentional about that.
Very, very intentional. In terms of in the workplace, you have to be extremely intentional.
Facts.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
So that's it.
Yeah.
But it all depends on the team.
It depends on it. There's no I in team, but there is I in win. Let's win, right?
Bombardas, bars.
Yeah. But
that is facts.
Yeah, but like in terms of professional relationships though, try to keep it clean and be intentional, because if it's an industry that's extremely small, you can be a caliber and all your bridges by just going on one.
I know when it comes down to cultivating this relationship, I have countless stories.
Sir, we can't talk about
I used to work at a company. I met this guy, and based on how this person talk and carry themselves, I realize say, this a person, they have no plan for there for a long time. Them they on the same part of me, them there for a period of time, to make the money for jump out. So you know what I mean? I say, alright, watch out. I like your mindset. Let me see how we can cultivate this relationship. And from that point onwards, I lock in and I say, alright, I'm going to be intentional about developing this relationship, but I'm not going to go overboard with it. I try force conversation or anything like that. Every now and again, I probably insert a little comment in our conversation that's being held generally that person is a part of. And just give a little bit of hints or mention some things or make him pick up on the fact say, yo, where mindset actually align. Based on that, those huge group conversation then turn into smaller conversation, then turn into one-on-one conversation. So now, from that point onwards, me and that person know on a one-on-one conversation basis. At that point, now me can actually share my goals, my aspiration with him, and learn more about what him do, per se, right? And after sharing that, we come to understand, say, all right, here is what. Both of we there for the same thing. Both of we are plan for jump out. this is a company where you work on the business model. This is what I am working on the business model. And based off of that, we share resources, we share networks, we share access. And up to the day, we're still in contact, still working on projects together. Being intentional about developing those professional relationships can actually push you further than you could have gotten alone.
That is it.
Because in that same case, in that same situation, it's a case where this person has one of the best, hands down, best work ethic I have ever come across. If you're saying go do it, then go do it. Bro. And that alone motivate me and make me know, say, all right, watch, if I work with this person, I go push. So, see, any mental block or me did have, this person hold me at a high standard and say, yo, you see, go do this, you know. Why pray? I can't come up and give no excuse. And you see, me as a man, I don't like excuse because I can't find good excuse. You see me? So you see me, because I'm afraid to give bad excuse, but just try to get the work done.
Just try to get the work done.
You see me? So you need to build those professional relationships that will end up build you.
Yes. Persons that can keep you accountable, persons that can keep you on track. And persons that can potentially convert just from a professional to a more personal, one-on-one, intimate type of relationship.
Facts.
Because I know the person he's talking. I'm going to call your names. Big up.
You know you go.
Big up. Yeah, but I know the person. I mean, the person captivating, very captivating person. The person has been doing what they're supposed to do. And amazing person. And it's the same thing I can say. And if it wasn't for this link and his link, you wouldn't have met that person.
Facts.
So yeah. So their work is very important. Very, very extremely important.
And you know what I practice doing as well? We mentioned this in the previous episode, sharing opportunities. Because I know Carl provided an opportunity to me that I cannot take advantage of. But me, you know, say, all right, you know, say, XYZ around there, so him free, have time, and this is something I would have interested in. I'm call him, make him connect with Carl, and get it.
And then another link to that is this trust.
Facts.
Because I trust him.
Facts.
The person, in the same the person information, I'm just saying.
Facts.
Because him at the vet, he's vetting the person already. So if the link wasn't real, or the person wasn't a person, or we can roll with on a level.
Facts.
Who no pass, who no know the person, who no see the name, who no give a pass on. So yeah.
Facts. Real talk, bro. So it's all about finding that alignment. Bro, yes. If you find that alignment, man, great things can happen.
Because we had a little conversation off camera. He said I was a victim. Yeah, he said I was a victim. And he was saying I was like, not really, you know. You might go do things a little bit more direct, but I'm extremely subtle on how I make certain moves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So no, there are no victims here.
Give them context, man. Context.
All right, so he was intentional in building the relationship. And he was saying that he made it happen based on everything. But on my end, I saw the work ethic and I saw how he moved and I saw how he did what he did. And I saw that no diddy, a person according to my own heart in terms of if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. He's the same. And we went through a little situation, a bad situation, like a building situation. And I saw how he worked and he gave game. And I took, and I said, all right, cool. Once opportunity presented itself, because he was active in presenting the opportunity, I jumped on. I said, we are here. There.
Yeah.
There.
Facts.
Yeah.
Bro, intentionality, bro. Can never be too intentional.
Yeah.
Can never be too intentional.
In terms of that, also, in terms of building professional relationships, I think once you decide who they want to portray, because you can't portray your worst self to a person or your half-assed self, you portray your best self to whoever you want to build a relationship.
Yeah.
In terms of that also, who you want to portray is personal. Because if you are not honest as a real person, we all learn honesty and all these things are growing up. If you're not honest, if you're not smart working, I don't believe in hard work. Smart, you can't portray that. And eventually you'll be found out as a capper.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Kappa lad.
Mr. Kappa lad, man. My gosh, man. Kappa lads. Mr. Kappa lad.
Kappa lad?
Yeah, man, Kappa lad. And then you should decide if the job title or the job will define who you are, or you will define that job title. That can have a lot to do with how you build the professional relationship. Even as a professional, you guys know what we're talking about. We're going to build a relationship. Because some persons don't connect with persons that come off extremely like a company man or a company woman or a company person. They come off
True.
more the genuine connection.
Persons
Who you are.
connect to persons.
Yeah, person connect to person. So that you have to take that into consideration as well upon how you're gonna build that relationship.
Exactly.
And it take work, man. It takes real work.
It takes work, bro.
Come on.
And now that they mention it, bro, persons connect to persons, really and truly. And what I realize is that when persons normally, let's say you got a network, you have a business, and or you have a career, and you try to make a connection to your career or your business with someone else. You try to go upon it from this part that, oh, you know, say, may I do this, X, Y, Z, may I have this business, my company do this. I don't think that's the best approach.
What can you do for me?
Exactly. And not just necessarily what you can do for me per se, you know. It's also coming in the genuinity of it.
Yeah.
Because look at it, right? We went to the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce Expo.
Great day.
Great day.
Great day.
And we did some networking, and we never came off as if we're doing, like, we never came off introducing the business itself. We came off as just being genuinely interested in what the other person was doing.
We came off as real people.
Exactly. And not as an enterprise or a company. We want to know what you are doing personally. How are things working out for you? Building that one-on-one relationship or that interpersonal relationship and not something based on just the company itself, that opens so much doors for us. And you will see those doors reflecting in this podcast.
And then one other thing I want to add is this. Really and truly, you know, you don't have to be born as like a quote-unquote extrovert or people person. You can learn to connect.
True.
If you realize that you're not connecting, the internet is there, guys. We are here. Again, comment, ask questions. Yeah, but we are here. We have realized what it takes, and we have kind of realized how we can go about it. It's not fake, but realize that this doesn't really work. This is not who we are. I would just approach it like real people. My brother-in-law normally used to have a little saying that he said to me, you can't go to somebody's house and I bring nothing. And I like that saying, and it was funny because I used to go up there for Sunday dinner. And then one Sunday, I brought something. I was like, yeah, I carry this. So value. Big value, man. Really, you can't just talk about just taking. You have to be giving. You can't be selfish out here.
And people probably think they're not a people person, but that is not necessarily the case. Look, me personally, I went to networking events before. Usually I go like with groups, like friends, probably 3 or 4 of us, Carl included. And usually I am the person like in the background just observing everything. Them normally do the talking because in my mind, me I be like, bro, I don't know what kind of questions to ask them people. Yeah? But them always end up asking the right questions. And then you know what happened? The expo, the Montego Bay Chamber of Commerce Expo. It was a 3-day expo. They came 1 day. 2 more days remaining. I live closest to the expo. Carl wanted me to do something for him at the expo. My partner wanted to go to the expo for another reason as well. And I was like, you know, I really don't want to go to expo because I don't know if I go to a network like that. And I end up going to the expo. And it made me learn something about myself. My potential and my ability to network with other persons was being overshadowed because of the persons that I used to go with. I was not forced to develop that skill. So being put in that situation, I was forced to develop that skill. And it's funny because it all came so naturally. We have a list of guests that are supposed to appear on this podcast that came from that expo that I personally spoke with one-on-one and build that relationship.
And he's saying that he's not a people person. I saw something there at the expo. We met this guy. Not going to give away any guest name right now.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Hot guest coming on, you know.
If no diddy. But I saw something amazing because normally person say I'm a people person, but I don't feel like I'm a people person per se. I can push on it. And we met this guy, this man. And she sat down with him in a intimate enough setting. Expo is going on, no, but they were having a conversation.
Like secluded
Conversation. And it was amazing because when the man talk, guys, when the man talk, I hear him man come from in a real life. Sorry about it, but you hear him man talk and come from in a real life. And the questions she asked and she allowed the man to tell him his story. You can't seriously say that after this long time.
long time,
yeah. So just put yourself in a situation that you have not been in. You can't mess up, guys. Like I always say to the persons, your life not end. And it's just people. Most people want to talk, Most people want to express themselves. Just put yourself out there, and a person will connect. We are social creatures. We are need.
Facts.
Yeah. So
and
I call back. As I said, there's no I in team, but I win.
Yeah.
You win. We're good.
Facts.
Win.
Everyone wins. And then, Carl, I watched this video yesterday. Brina, show me this video on IG, but I can't remember the full extent of the video. But I remember the last 5 seconds of the video because it was the most impactful for me. And this is also something that I learned at the expo. At the expo, there was a lady presenting, and she said she worked with small companies, which are startups, and companies who are scale up. And she said they're all the same thing. All of them think that they're a fraud who will be found out. And that changed my perspective on so many things.
Yeah, Vanny, what call it? Imposter syndrome as well?
Imposter syndrome. The video I watched yesterday said sometimes God put you through some things so that when you are put amongst giants, you don't view them as giants. And if that resonates with you, you get it. You get it, bro. We're all humans. No matter how big the company be or how small the company be, they're all humans behind it.
Honestly, I've gone through situations already when I personally don't really feel imposter syndrome. Because everywhere I am, I want it to be.
Facts.
And when I'm there, I don't know.
Facts.
Someone reach higher.
Facts.
Really. So I don't really feel imposter. If I want to be this and I be this, reach normal.
Facts.
In terms of that, imposter syndrome is very interesting because it allows you to figure out who you really are and explore another facet of yourself. You have to be uncomfortable sometimes. Because I don't feel imposter syndrome doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not uncomfortable.
Facts.
But just embrace it and just push out and do the right.
Yeah.
Push out and
you
do the right.
Have courage regardless, bro.
What is the word? Courage.
Yeah.
Courage, right?
Courage is not the absence of fear, but doing it anyways.
The actual definition? So in terms of strategies that you can employ, I hope that's the correct terminology that you can employ to network. Be genuine. Firstly.
Bro, genuinity.
Yeah, genuinity. That's our real word too. Real word, we made it. We did it. Yeah, God
Google
did it and we did. Yeah, good. Yeah. But be genuine because even here, this is the first we are doing something like this on social. We are being genuine. It's how we really be.
Yeah. It's how reason for real.
Yeah. You get me? So, but be genuine. Because like a person can be all you want to be, A person can be the person, yes, alright, the person can't reach a place, but they're not so.
Yeah.
Lack of a better word. You can't work with them.
Facts.
So people have to be genuine. And if you be genuine to yourself, suppose you're not genuine with yourself when you try to work with, you're gonna make you feel uncomfortable. And in turns, that will make you feel like and it will affect your productivity.
Facts.
So be genuine, guys.
Facts.
Secondly, define your goal. And by that, define a goal to yourself. You must know why you're going there. You can't just more make connection just because. To me, that makes no sense. Because man is an island and about me don't need to go every island. I don't need to know you.
Facts.
Why? Once you know why, the person behind the camera shaking their head. I know I'm talking. Yeah. Yeah, but like, know your reason, man. Know your reason why you cultivate that relationship. You know your reason why you want to link that.
Facts.
Don't make it too complicated. You know where I know why I will link. I'm cool. You know why the person behind the camera cool too. You see me?
Facts.
So like, know the reason. Thirdly, offer value. And I think that is very, very important because everybody wants something, know. But Father, we don't have to make it look like so want something.
But the thing is, me like you said that because persons think that offering value is this glamorous thing. Like you have to come with this revolutionary thing.
Anything
Doesn't
simple.
have to be that.
Tell him about the situation. What about Friday?
Give you a perfect example. So after starting this podcast and, focusing on being intentional and putting out that energy there, someone that I met like a few years back in a job reached out to me and say, hey, I want to be intentional about developing this friendship because me like what you say. I like the message that you're delivering, and I agree. So let's intentionally develop this friendship, share a network and resources. And I'm like, all right, cool. He gave me an update on what he's doing. I gave him an update on what I'm doing. And since then, bro has been providing value. Bro, the man provided so much value. I'm like, bro, I haven't even provided any value to this
Like
guy.
you deserve it.
I mean, I say, I just feel like so this is just an uneven. I just feel that way.
We can pause it real quick. And in terms of that, he felt that way. Is the one to feel that way, that's going to be motivation to create value.
Facts. So after that, now, I'll be like, no, man. Bro, serious. You serious about developing the friendship and everything. And I'm like, bro, any opportunity that drop in my lap, I am sharing it. Because I am seeing the genuinity in developing the relationship. And immediately, like, I got Carl called me with a connection. I'm not sure if I can utilize the connection because of my schedule at the moment, but I'm like, all right, watch out.
And I can utilize it. So
exactly. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not sure I can utilize it, but bro over here so can utilize it. I mean, shoot the G a message at me and say, yo, bro, we have a link for this and this. I saw it work. And then I say, all right, bet.
And then look how it work now. As we talk initially. He shoot me the name, but just send it across.
Yeah.
Because me can trust in judgment.
Exactly.
Simple. Link.
Bro.
Link was created just like that. Right?
Exactly, bro.
Was not magic.
It was not.
It was just intentional.
Intentional, bro. Intentionality, bro.
Yep.
And that is facts because you can meet someone right now with a lot of connections and you can exchange numbers. But at the same time, if that person doesn't see you as valuable, they will not share
anything.
They won't share resources. They won't share opportunities with you. Not because they don't want to, but because you're not at the forefront of their mind when an opportunity comes up.
That is it.
They're not like, oh, say me meet XYZ at the expo like 3 months ago, me call him. Because you not develop the friendship. A lot of us get the contact numbers from the persons that we're networking with or met at networking events, but we don't move forward with developing those relationships.
And then it comes up, no, follow up in a genuine way.
Facts.
I just follow up, be like, oh, I know a friend of mine, we haven't spoken in a while. I remember a girl, she said that share person's information. And like when something come down, she linked them. I'm like, I looked at her and I was like, that's not cool. Because you can't just link them because you want something.
Facts.
And that gonna make the link dead. That gonna kill the link.
Facts.
So follow up the link in a genuine way. Really. Because if you can't follow up in a genuine way, you have to admit it to yourself. The link though, it doesn't resonate with you.
Facts.
Once it resonates with you, you will actually follow up and reach out and say this, that, A, B, C, D, E, F, right? Don't just be genuine with your team.
But and to add to what I said a while ago, bro, it also depends on the person's communication style. Because I am a very low maintenance friendship. That's what I am. We don't have to talk for months, bro. Hit me up 3 months later, XYZ, I am there. You see me? Or if you want my assistance with something, I got you, bro. I have friends who we haven't spoken for like years. And then they just called me and messaged me out of nowhere. I was solid same way, bro. Like, I can still feel the genuinity in the communication. And some friendships are like that. Not all friendships require you to actively have conversation every day or every week. Some friendship, bro, call me once a month, once a year, we're good. And
then my style of it is this. I always send things that I feel is relevant to whatever you are doing. And then it depends on you as well, because some persons, saying things, send them certain information, they don't catch it. Like, it's not clicking.
Facts.
You realize that if it's not clicking, you just don't send them anymore.
Oh, really my, bro. Oh, my, bro. Because, think about this. You meet someone, they claim that, hey, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. You have the opportunity or opportunity land on your desk and you're like, oh, you know, XYZ say they did want to do this. And you extend the opportunity to that person. And then that person finds some half-baked excuse to not jump on that opportunity. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4
all the
times,
time.
but every time. You're not going to give them any more opportunities at that point.
Yep.
And then you go just outgrow that person. Or that friendship just not go foster
It's gonna
because
stagnate.
it goes stagnate.
Because
Because that person no live up to him own words or her own words. So you have no reason to believe that this person really wants
yes,
to
because
excel.
some opportunities
Yeah.
where the person can do it.
Mm-hmm.
But will the person do it right?
Well,
And that in itself will damage your reputation
facts.
in a professional environment, right? Like, I've seen that happen to a friend of mine where he had a work, and you give one person the work link, person kill a link. You look at it, the workplace, like if a better word again, like it, on him shake. Another link come up, give one more person, same link, kill the work link. On him shake it again.
Bro.
Man,
Bro.
it's only came down to me now because me and that person close like that. He say, yo, you have been in one situation for me getting. I'm say, yo, I understand. Based on the prior experiences, I understand. I've been in a situation where I had a straight link to a opportunity and I gave someone.
Mm-hmm.
And the person take advantage of it. Right, me I give you, drop in your lap. Me I give blueprint and the materials, bro.
Facts.
And the land, the blueprint, the materials, and the workman. You know, I be the house. No man, no man.
Bro, you get everything for free.
Everything.
You get everything for free,
and
bro.
I be the house. Yeah, man. No man. Never again, man.
Bro.
And that's the thing about it, guys. It's kind of awful to reach at a stage and say never again in a professional relationship.
Bro.
Because you know, so the relationship does. It cap at a place.
Yeah.
And move no further. That is
Facts.
sad.
Yeah.
Because in terms of that now, well, it gives you more discernment on how you handle with your relationship. So it's a win. It's a lesson learned.
It's a lesson learned, but only if you learn a lesson.
Only if you learn a lesson. Alright. So I'll be intentional, right? And be genuine. And then the last thing though is this: maintain a relationship. You have to work at it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to work. You can't just habits on us.
Nah, I'm gonna maintain, bro.
Yeah, maintain it.
Facts.
You have to active because a relationship can make you get rich.
Facts.
Can give you opportunity to make your life better.
Facts.
It can give you the potential for generational.
Facts.
We all want money,
Facts.
right?
Facts.
So maintain it, man. Maintain it.
Yes,
Me,
sir.
they maintain the link because I send him things all the time that have to do with what we are doing.
Facts.
Right?
And even before we started the podcast.
Yeah, man. I thought I was being annoying up to a point.
Carl sent me so much articles for read.
Yeah.
When you open the conversation with me and Carl, you're seeing mainly links. You're not seeing any text messages.
Just
links. I can't forget a day, bro. I didn't have any internet. And so when I got internet, Carl sent me around 20 articles to read, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They were all relevant, don't get me wrong. They were all relevant and filled with value. But bro, I'm just telling you.
Hey, man.
He shares opportunities. Yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
But you can't be selfish out here, guys.
Facts.
You can't be selfish, man. And knowledge, just knowledge alone, nobody can take that away from you.
That is so true, bro.
And then this kind of, we can even take this back to our first episode when we thought that be intentional with your social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very, 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 very extremely intentional with my social media.
Yeah.
Unless it's something that's extremely trending, it won't come up in my social media. My social media is boring. So it's not really boring. I'm cool with it.
Uplifting for you, though.
Very up for you too.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah. So yeah, it is a bit intentional, man, with your social media, and from there you can provide. But just information alone. Some people they send them a one body. I never know this. I met a young lady through him the other day, and she was talking about her business. Mm-hmm. I was like, wow, I know about that business because I was thinking about it one time. And then I started the research and I found this website, this wholesale website, then this other website. And I'm like, okay, cool. And I send all of those things to someone. So yeah, be intentional, man, and maintain, be active. Work at it. It's like a relationship with your partner and God. You have to work at it, guys.
Bro, perfect example.
Come on. All right.
And even with that personal relationship that you mentioned, bro, I know who you're referring to. Right, it's hard to do this thing and not call names, bro. Like really. But you also sent her like the link for
Oh
the
yes,
thing keeping in sentence. You
yes
remember?
man, yes man.
What's that thing called?
Kunuku market, amazing
Kunuku market. He sent her a link to get a stall in Kunuku market so that she can display her products for the upcoming.
Kunuku is amazing, guys. Amazing. I spent a lot of money on Kunuku in 2022. Like too much money.
Yeah. So that's something that you guys should look into as well.
Yeah.
If you like have
Crafts,
yeah,
craft paintings, leather craft, sewing stuffs, embroidery stuffs, what you call it? Knitting. Or what are the name for knitting again? What are the name? Crochet. Right? All type of things are cool. If you have like special food what you do or whatever.
Yeah.
I met in Kunuku, I met these persons. They did Simmons, they did salt. I bought their salt. It was rum infused salt. Amazing. Amazing. It smell like rum and the salt tastes nice. Amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah man, amazing. And they had like some special type of drinks and so amazing. We met these guys. Yeah, I call the brand names, guys. My old man leathercraft. They had this leather bag. Heavy. Real leather. And I bought a key ring. And I bought it for my friend. I bought a painting. Like a legit painting. I love paintings, guys, at Kunuku.
Cool.
Too much money spent a day, but it is what it is. Right?
Guys, if you have any business model that fall within this, check out Kunuku.
Check out Kunuku, man. Amazing.
The event no pass it. When is the event?
No, so they postponed though. Because they were supposed to be keeping Sunday, May 5th, but it postponed. Because of the rain and all these things. So they would have kind of paused the thing, but you know.
Okay.
But it was amazing, man.
Yeah. Been a talk about it from an entrepreneurial point of view, but what if for somebody who I work a 9 to 5 now? That kind of different. And I can give up my perspective on this because I started working a 9 to 5 again within the past 4 months. It's been 4 months since I'm at this job.
4 months?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I lie. No, yeah, 4 months.
Oh, yeah.
4 months.
4 months. 4 months.
4 months for real since I've been at this job. But the thing is, because I went in with a plan, I've been making connections within that work industry. In the sense where I've been making my intentions known. And I think this is how persons can develop professional relationships within their organizations as well. So I am looking to...
Hold on there. You started the interview though, not you?
If me started the interview?
The relationship and the link and the intent started at the interview though, right?
Yeah.
What interview? What was the interview?
Me not like the interview I did kind of cool. You see me? In kind of cool. Let me tell you how I know so the interview kind of cool. My name is Oshido. And the first thing he did was make a joke about that. Oshido! Right? So from that point onwards, I realized that this guy is cool. And it's a Japanese name. So we kind of start joking around and kind of talk about the Japanese name thing. And then the interview just kind of start with the on a level. Like if I is kind of there. If you have an interview go like that, always work like that because it depends a lot on the interviewer. But me meet mostly nice interviewers than really bad ones. Is it the fact that you meet them or they, based on the energy that you start off with, they decide to be nice? I think it was a mutual matching of energy. Because if he came in and did that with the Oshido thing, Oshido sensei. If he did that and I was just like, yeah, good evening. Like I'm never really matching energy, then the energy let us drop back all the way down and let us strictly stick to business. Isn't it? But because we had that playful banter from the get-go, it made the interview process didn't really seem like an interview to me. Right? It was just like us having a conversation. Right? And it's an interview. I never really experienced an interview like that before. It was really cool. It was really, really cool. Still ask the basic professional questions, but it just, because of how everything set up, it just built the environment that made me comfortable for answer the questions. And I wasn't nervous or anything. Can I have a question as well right now based on that? Cool. You were intentional with this job, right? Yeah. You have a reason for go back for a 9 to 5, right? Yeah. Guys, to start back from there, having a reason, go in there and just smash the energy. So basically, after the interview start now, and the interview basically end, and he might ask me like, So, have any questions to me? I'm going to start ask questions like, what are the opportunities to grow in a leadership position in this role? You see me? And he was kind of intrigued about the question. I don't know if because get asked these questions. I really don't know.
Doubt it though.
So he was a bit intrigued about the questions. His facial expression basically say he was taken aback. You see me? And then me realize he did go start. Then he say, hold on there. Hold on. And he write down my name power sticky notes. You write down my name power sticky notes. I'm put an asterisk today. And I say, we talk about that one next time. Opportunity is there. That's all he said. That's all he said. And funny enough, that interviewer moved on to become my trainer. So the intention was still there. I ended at top of my class, valedictorian and thing. And I even, while transitioning to the job full time, I started building a relationship with my operations manager. Started letting them know that I was interested in a promotion. I started letting them know like certain situation what would I really like them to kind of lenient with me. And in terms of, I am a 7-day Adventist. Where I work, it's open 7 days a week. I agreed that I was flexible. So I know that me saying I'm a 7-day Adventist is actually me going back on my word. So at that point in time, I had to make a compromise. I went to my operations manager and I was like, okay, I know I said I was flexible. I can work, any day, anytime.
But you'd rather not.
But I'd rather not work and to make this a fair exchange, I would go on the late shift or the overnight shift that no one else wants. So in that sense now, the only thing you have to do is just give me the day off and I will take the shift that no one else wants. And they were more receptive to that because I wasn't asking for anything and not willing to sacrifice something.
Like that.
So because of that, I had the opportunity to not work on myself. So that flexibility, I kind of love that. I'm not gonna lie, I love that because, bro,
I like how you said it though. You led that conversation with the ops manager, operations manager guys, with the operations manager by saying I am willing to take a quote unquote loss. I take a L.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that they respected that move right there.
Facts.
You get the opportunity.
Facts, bro. Ever since, bro, I've never worked on a Sabbath, bro.
Gotcha. It works.
Facts, bro.
It works. So,
instead of that time, I could just get to a letter from the pastor and just boom, bam. But that allowed me to demonstrate communication skills and competency and willingness to make sacrifices. And I believe that they appreciated that because it has shown in how they
you're demonstrating the value.
Exactly. And it's the same for my supervisors as well. I was very intentional about what I want because I've always been a top performer on any team that I have been on. And I've expressed my growth intentions to them. And they've already told me that, hey, here's what. Hit these KPIs. Do this and this and this. When we approach them, they don't say no. That's how I build those professional relationships by also pulling my weight. I added value so that they can feel confident in at least considering my request.
That is it, guys. Demonstrate value. Be tangible. Because you can't just be there in a workplace and not doing anything and not adding value. So you can get away with certain things for a while, but like eventually people see that, what is the person doing here? That you don't want to be caught up and be at a point where persons are questioning why you are there, the reason you are here, and why do you need to be there.
Facts.
Right? I don't say you can't be human because we fall off short sometimes. It happens. But don't let anyone question your value. Right? Be valuable to it, the organization.
Facts.
Again, it's like any relationship. Right? You have to be valuable.
Facts.
Yeah. And if you follow what she does trajectory of how he does things or how he did what he did. I think this is value. It can allow you to move forward how you should move. That's really it. And that's in the professional sense of as like a regular person. So we showed you two perspectives as an entrepreneur and as a regular 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And he said it all. I have nothing to say. He said it all.
True.
Yeah. And then he actually demonstrated also how that relationship can lead to advancement. Because let's be honest, most of the time, yeah, one code for let's be honest right now. Yeah, so the persons who he dealt with were persons who were above him. And most of the times we deal with persons who we are on the same level with, but in a professional sense, most of the time that cannot for you. Really and truly. As the person is there for a long time and they can give you a game in terms of like tangible movement, you have to cultivate relationship with persons who are above you, who can give you advancement opportunities. And once you get the opportunities based on how you move, you will jump in and move up, or you're supposed to move up. It will be deserved.
True.
Right, guys? It will be deserved.
True. And I know it's not as easy in every organization because some organization, as we said before, some of them very corrupt and they really don't want to see anyone excel. And you know, I never understand an organization that prefers to hire from outside than to promote from within. If someone already knows the work, has the track record, and has proven to be loyal, why will you take someone who is outside just because they have a certificate?
Upskill persons, guys.
Exactly.
Upskill them, simple.
And this is why individuals don't stick with companies, because companies aren't loyal to their employees, they're loyal to their profits. And because of that, it turns out where it's hard to find loyal employees. Because how do you want someone to be loyal to you when you're not loyal to them?
And then the thing about it is this, guys, is loyalty is a funny word, you know. Because some persons are loyal to the company, love the company to the ground.
Yeah.
While some persons see it as a stepping stone, opportunity to make some money and do what you're supposed to do.
True.
So sometimes you have to pick a side as a person. Either you can make the company define how you look at it. The company can make you define how you see that company. You can see the company as, all right, I can spend the rest of my life here and I can grow. I can move strength by strength. I am comfortable. You can look at it like this. This is an opportunity. I am providing a service. I am getting paid. They are getting work done. It's cool. But either one of those cases demonstrate value. If you can't demonstrate value,
true.
As I said, you have to bring something to the table. You have to bring something Sunday. So you have to demonstrate value. And the value does not necessarily have to be like tangible, solid. It can be something that is ethereal, but once it's not there, they realize that it's gone.
True.
That is it, guys.
They should be able to feel and sense that value.
Feel and sense that value. That is it, guys. No excuses, any at all.
True. That's a bar, bro. And, you know, when it comes on to maintaining these professional relationships as well, it takes a lot of doing. We mentioned how you can maintain it as an entrepreneur in the sense where you have to find out the person's communication style. Whether there's someone like me who is low maintenance, bro, disappear for years and come back with solid same way, with Gucci. Or someone who is more, you know, hands-on, prefer more frequent.
Do you believe that you're low maintenance though?
Me?
Because I don't believe that you're low maintenance. Personally, looking outside, looking in.
Why you say that?
Because like when you're relevant, you will talk.
That is true. Huh.
And then depends on the relationship we have with the person, really and truly, and depends on how that person comes across. We basically communicate every day.
Yeah.
Because I have updates, I have certain questions, and I check on to see if you get rest, because you know you think already.
Facts.
So it depends on
facts. That is true.
And then
it depends.
Yeah, and then look at it as well too. The person behind the camera, I always ask about the person behind the camera because I know that it's a team thing like that. So their well-being intent in a way will affect his well-being. So it kind of work out because you have to be tapped in. You have to be really tapped in. I don't think it's low maintenance per se, but you have to be willing to like yin-yang type of yin-yang basically.
Facts.
I am extremely low maintenance. I'm cool. I'm cool. But we need movement. We need energy.
And I guess it's a case where when you mention it like that now, I guess it's a case where if you're not adding to my life or adding to the energy or the frequency that I'm on, I just find it not as significant to communicate with you in that sense because you're going to be taking time away from what I have to do, and I hardly have enough time to do what I have to do in the first place. So I try to minimize the communication and just focus strictly on what will allow me to grow.
Yes, that is it.
So maybe because one, if the communication between us ends up lacking because I decide to zone in and focus on what I'm doing, because in my mind it doesn't affect our friendship at all. Maybe that's the reason why I said I'm locked. You know?
I like that. Because like you can't take it personal.
You can't, bro.
Especially if you're in a professional sense, if you deal with someone professionally, as an entrepreneur and in a workplace, an regular 9 to 5 workplace, you can't take it personal because like at work you might have something doing and someone asks you to do something. Suppose you can't do it at the same time, that person can't take that personal because you have your work.
True.
You're willing to help and you're willing to move mountains or hills, but you can't take it personal. Don't take it personal. Don't make it affect the dynamic of the thing. Give, but know how you give and when you can give.
True.
And the person will receive and they'll give and it'll be a back and forth, a significant and a productive back and forth.
True.
That is it, guys.
It's all about finding persons who on your same frequency as an entrepreneur.
And as a regular 9 to 5 worker.
But as a 9 to 5 worker, you can build a professional relationship that's only existence within the company.
That is
and
true.
you don't take it outside of the company.
That's true.
So if it's a case where you take it outside of the company, then those rules I just discussed applies.
Yes.
But if it's a case where it's only within the company, then you just focus on building that and nurturing that relationship within the company.
Yeah.
And nurturing that relationship can come in many different forms. Because for me, let's say nurturing the relationship with my operations manager. Every now and again, I walk go in her office. Just regular checkup, give her an update on what I am doing. Ask, hey, no position up yet.
Yeah, I am the ball, guys. I am the ball.
Stuff like that. But also keeping it professional where I will send them like an email update requesting a performance review. So stuff along those lines, I can use those things to develop that professional relationship within the workplace.
In terms of how I deal with things, I'm kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Laissez-faire in how I deal with things. Because like, I always have a saying, a person's at work now, I always say, ain't that most mistakes can be fixed. It's not life on that we can fix it. And I always, even if I get a little L and say, all right, let's fix this right now. I always try to just minimize the friction between anything. At the same time, though, I ain't no pushover.
Facts.
No, you're not already.
Some people need to know if you stand firm, bro.
Yeah, man. You have commitment to stand firm and do what you need to do. I ain't no pushover at the same time. So you need to just know yourself and know how you do that. And then in terms of connections now, guys, be open. Be open for connections with persons that are on the same level with you, and be open for connections with persons who are above you. He demonstrated how he check up on the operation manager, ask what's going on. Yeah, I'm very playful at work, right? So they know how I roll. Right, I ask a question. I come in and be like, hey everybody. Last episode I said the person asked how I'm doing. I'm saying I'm alive. Yeah, I'm living, I'm alive. And that demonstrated something right there, you see? So we can do it like that.
Yeah. And it's all about being authentic and genuine.
Yes.
That is what it takes to build and maintain these relationships. Because persons can feel genuinity, bro.
Yeah, man. Persons can always tell if you're real or you're not real.
Yeah.
What is it? Real, no real? I have a different interpretation. Real, no fake.
Bro.
Like, real knows fake.
Real knows fake.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you a perfect example of that. I had this person, or know this person. I wouldn't even classify this person as a friend. We met at school, and we wasn't really that close, to be honest. And then outside of school, we did not communicate because we did work on one project together at one point in time. And then we just didn't anymore because I didn't like the energy, I didn't like the vibe. And then communication stopped. And then every couple of months, this person just come in, yo, bro, you not tell me what you do anymore. What you do know, how this, how that. And in a sense, to me, I think that this person was checking up on me to see if I was doing better than them and not to actually
Check up.
see how well
Yeah,
I was
do it.
actually doing to provide like any guidance or anything. I think this person just wanted to know where I was at so they could act accordingly.
Well, guys, my answer to that, how you do? Oh, yeah, bro. Also, I'm blessed in my life, though.
Hey.
Highly favored. God love me more than everybody else.
Fuck.
So they say that now. Like, what is this guy talking about? Back
Exactly.
away, yeah? I pray for you, brother.
And bro, that's how I started to approach it. Bro, me used to say, bro, me nah do nothing. Everything I see him. All when things change. Why until me just stop answering the calls? Why am I going to keep answering a call? As a matter of fact, I went as far as to blocking the person.
Gotcha.
Bro, I could feel the energy every time. And every time that person contacted, I felt as if my energy took a hit, bro. And I don't play with my energy, bro. I don't play with my energy,
I know,
bro.
say it's true, though, because if you're not going to be genuine, don't do it.
No,
Even,
sir.
even try to do it.
No, sir.
Don't do it. It don't make any sense. You know, yeah. You save your energy, you save my energy, you save your time, and save my time. Win-win.
Fuck.
Win-win.
Facts, bro.
Yeah. So in terms of that also, I believe that one should cultivate connections with different persons of all walks of life all over.
Mm-hmm.
All human beings depends on the level. You don't know what you can do for a person to uplift them. You don't know how they can assist you in uplifting yourself further.
True.
So connect with person. You know where it can lead you. And again, be genuine. Be extremely genuine, because a person can give you an opportunity. We never expect that person would even have the link to that opportunity.
True.
You have to look at persons like people. Once you start looking at them like people, and the expectation is set that I see you as a person, as a real human being, they'll see you the same. That's what I believe, guys.
That is so true, bro.
We spoke about this also. Give before you get. I'm a big advocate of that. Extremely big advocate, because what did Vibes Cartel say? My dad have to live.
Hey, that's not for live. Hey.
Yeah. So like, give before you get, because really and truly, you know. We spoke about this last episode. If you can get the opportunity, you can take advantage. Just pass it on.
True.
You can't make the opportunity then. And as I said before, I'm of the mind of not leaving anything of it on the table. I did not say I have to take everything off the table. But I don't want to be the one to allow anything to be left on the table. So once you look into that, you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If I can't take it, my friend can take it. My person over there can take it. They can facilitate someone to take it.
True.
Can't leave any, no stone unturned. Turn them, take them up.
Hey.
Go with them. Your stones.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is it. Not even anything on the table. And cultivating a group of persons, cultivating a relationships and a network of persons that can take advantage of the opportunities that you give. For me personally, I love it, because it shows ambition, and I need that ambitious energy around me, right? I need that energy in the workplace, and as like an entrepreneur, you need that energy, because if a person can't, if they can't take advantage, what they gonna do?
True.
Ask yourself, like, if you can't take advantage of the opportunity, what you gonna, like, I hate wasted opportunities.
True.
Like, I saw a meme that says that, it's like they're talking about the housing crisis, and they say that, instead of when I was 5 years old to be playing in the playground, I should have been buying my first house. Yeah, I found it extremely funny, but I get it. We can't leave anything on the table.
Oh, God.
Like, I song go. Biggest song, give me the loot. Take everything. Right, guys?
Everything, bro.
Yeah. And then another thing for me is this moment so we can connect one-on-one, to me are more important than like a big old thing. You refine down, and you see a person, strip away all of the fluff, and you see who they really be, and you see like, if I should work with this person.
True.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you might see the person, and you might realize that their professional history. But once you get to know them a little bit more, you see what's really going on. It's beyond the veil.
True.
I think that's very important with professional relationships. I said this off camera. Yeah, your partner can be an issue, you know. There's always a possibility to fix it. But if I work with somebody that's dishonest, or certain bad, objective, the work class, negative attributes, can't fix that.
No, sir.
But you're going to fit my money.
Yeah.
You're going to fit my reputation. Can't make back money. Really. You fit my reputation. And then that can't really come back.
True.
We have seen it. Reputation always bring down certain people. So that can't be fixed. I'm not saying that it can't be forgiveness, but like, you won't be working together anymore. That's okay. You stay over there in your lane and I'm on the highway doing rascals. I hope you all get what I'm saying.
True.
So yeah. Yeah. In terms of follow-ups now, yeah, just be genuine and reach out to people. Ask them what their families are, if they know they have kids, if they have a business on the side that you're working with them, a regular 9 to 5. How is the business going? I like asking that question personally because I want to see what's going on. Some person don't like when I ask them. I don't understand why. Because for me, that question keeps me accountable. Yeah, man, he asked me a question the other day, like, what going with that? I'm like, yeah. Oh, I told him, like, I got a link to somebody. The link might not fetch out how I want it to fetch out. Pray on it. But it can give me the opportunity to meet persons in a certain industry that can move me. So I'm looking at the positives right there.
True.
Not even positives, the realities of it.
True. Because
But
reality not a positive.
Reality not a positive, guys. And yeah, work. We know this.
Yeah.
We know this. Yeah. Yeah, man. In terms of this also, we have one more. Act as a connector within your network. This guy.
Hey. Hey, listen.
If you go on his his Instagram right now, what does he say, sir?
Connector of great minds.
Connector of great minds. Yeah, that guy is
Connector of great minds. And the reason why I got that title, Connectors of Great Minds, is because just like with the situation with Carl providing me an opportunity and I couldn't take advantage of it, I found someone within my network that can take advantage of it. And at any given point in time, I always try to be connecting persons within my network with each other.
Yes, man.
Persons who I think will be beneficial. But it depends on other things because I have eliminating factors as well. This person have to have a very good work ethic and both of them work ethic has to be the same or close, very close, and the passion has to be the same. The direction that they're going in has to be the same or similar. I have to see that they can actually add value to one another's life.
Yeah.
If they cannot add that value, I will not connect that person.
I love when you say passion. Personally, I don't think I have any passion personally.
That's a lie.
I don't feel I have passion. I always seek passionate people. I don't feel that I personally have any passion.
That is a passion.
Yeah. Oh, real talk. Real talk. I think that I personally look at things very systematic. Yeah, I know that. I look at things very systematic. Let's create a system where everybody can use.
Yeah.
But person with passion, they more, it fires me up.
Yeah.
Because you are fired up, and I like that.
I like that, bro.
Yeah.
I like that. If someone is talking about their company and you don't see the fire burning in their eyes,
man.
bro, something is wrong. Instead of one, they failed too many times for you to see that spark, or they were put on a path that they didn't want to be on.
Yeah. And then even that as well, in the workplace, some persons might not love the job or no, but they see the job and they want the job to be done well.
Yeah.
And I like that.
True.
I personally love because love it.
True.
But you want to do it properly.
Yes, sir.
And I can respect that more than everything. You're a consummate professional right there.
Exactly. Those persons deserve respect, bro. You don't like the job, or you're not a fan of the job, but you still ensure that you do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah, man. I like that.
I love them people. I love those people.
Those persons will work hard, sis. They will work smart. They will work hard. Facts. And they will ensure that it is done.
It is done.
I love that.
They will complain though, but they will get it done.
Yeah, man. They are you, man? Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to complain. Oh, God, man. They work hard.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, but
they get it done.
They get it done. I love that.
Persons like that deserve respect, bro. And building a team, bro, those are the type of persons I would want on my team, bro. Yes. Those are the type of persons I would want on my team, bro. Not saying that we're not going to love a job, because I would want to create an environment, bro, where it doesn't necessarily, you're working, but you just feel like you're doing your friends them just a whole lot. This is fun. And this is work.
Yes.
Exactly.
And my other business partner, we talk about certain things, it's fun.
Yeah.
We see the possibilities and we go deep dives. I've learned a lot because I found it was very interesting and it was fun.
Yeah.
Another thing you can use to navigate and leverage is social media. I am not really, I'm in relationships, real relationships. I'm not really I'm a lurker. So it's hard for me to come out of the lurking seat on social media.
I say, I want to lurker.
Yeah. Especially nowadays, I'm not really on my social media, to be honest. And it's kind of bad. I like go in and check out one message and say like a cool reel and like, yeah, that reel hot or whatever. But I don't know I don't know how to make connections outside of real life. If that makes sense, guys. And I think other persons maybe have the issue because he makes connections better on social media than me. For me, sometimes people they don't seem real. Tell you, social media, you know, see the numbers, you know the person. Sometimes it does not seem real to me. He can talk about them. What do you think? How you make connections like that?
On social media,
Yeah.
it depends. There are a few things that I look out for. One is I want to know that the person who I'm looking to make that connection with, we can be mutually valuable to each other. I'm not looking to only take. I want to give. And if it's not mutual, then the relationship will never foster. So what I try to do is I engage with the content. One, if the page is too big, you go just get lost in all of the noise.
Yeah.
So you don't have to try to look for somebody who's famous or big already. Look for somebody whose message is impactful.
That resonates with you.
Exactly. And you can see the growth. You can see that this person is consistent, this person will get here.
Yes.
And you know that you are on the same level. Let's say you find someone who you see the growth potential of the page.
Career calling.
I'm not going to use career calling.
We like career calling over here though. Guys.
Yeah.
We like career calling.
I'm going to use BizTalk Media.
Oh yes.
Because
big up BizTalk as well. Sorry. Big up BizTalk. Yeah. We like your content.
We like your content.
We want some other day. We like your content. Right.
So with BizTalk Media now, me love how she curate her content and she consistent and me can see her audience engage.
This one.
So because of that now, I'm seeing where, wow, she's building her platform. I am building my platform. We're building our platforms over here. And I'm like, a collaboration in the future would be dope as hell.
Hold on. Collaboration in the future would be dope as hell.
Hope you hear that. Yes, sir. Hope you hear that. So I'm thinking that one, we can't just approach her and think, collab. Build our thing. Build our audience.
Demonstrate value.
We have to be able to prove to her that we can provide value to her audience and vice versa. I can already see the value that her audience and she would come with. So we now have to build ourselves up to a point where we are also providing value as well.
And she is a milestone.
Yeah.
She's a milestone would love to reach and meet. So yeah.
Yeah, bro. So it's a case like that. And I've been intentional about being active on her profile in the sense where not spammy, but I engage with majority of her content. Yeah. Really and truly, I engage with her content and her stories because what most of what she says resonate with me. So because of that, it's easier to engage with her content, and that engagement now then put us in a point or a perspective where now she is seeing us more often. She's seeing Oshido and she's seeing Beyond the 9 to 5 independently.
And then, this can lead into our next point of investing time in a relationship. He's investing his personal energy in a relationship. And that is a beautiful thing. As I said, I need to come out more of the proverbial social media shell. Yeah, I like how that sounds. I need to come out more of the social media shell and engage. But I think that if I meet her, it would be very interesting. And we can have a great conversation and see.
True.
Yeah, we can have a great conversation.
I realized that she kind of have a similar mindset to what we have, and her content is mainly focused on entrepreneurs. Ours is focused on entrepreneurs and 9 to 5ers. So I think that it would be an amazing conversation to be had.
And it's a beautiful thing to see persons that are in the same niche as us. We don't see a lot of them, so we appreciate everybody that's in the niche.
True.
That's highlighted persons. I think the other day she had an episode with a mason?
A
Or some
welder.
welder.
Yes.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, you know, person not really highlight them people. There.
True,
You know,
bro. Me see man well one gate, bro. It get bad, bro. You check out the G page. It get hot,
this is value.
bro.
Value, guys. Value. Yeah, but like them look at them because everybody highlight the tech guys, the entrepreneurs, this and that, but you're not highlighting the guys that are really doing the hard work. I
True.
have a virgin who is a welder, so a long time I link him, so him know vibes. Yeah, but even I'm not highlighting those persons, and I find it's a beautiful thing to highlight those persons. I saw an early episode of hers when she talked to Chicken and Things. I saw Chicken and Things. Yes. And then I went on the guy for Chicken and Things page, and I was like, the money are good.
Yeah.
The money are. It color me impressed.
Bro, she had touched the right industries.
Right industries. I like it, man. I love it.
Yeah, bro.
So yeah, so one-on-one connection, guys.
Yeah.
He's investing time in it. I invest time in person that I see, as I say, it's a little bit harder, but I invest in anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you must do is decide how you're gonna approach them officially. Yeah? Have something to say, alright. Have something to say that when I meet this person, this is what I'm gonna say. This is gonna be my introduction. And I realize that sometimes persons have introductions. The only thing you have is an introduction.
Mm-hmm.
This episode we've been speaking a lot about value. Have value. You can't just say, hi, I'm whatever. This is what I do. Where's the proof? Bring some proof.
You know what I think people lack? Persons don't know how to start a conversation. That is the truth. Because they're so used to casual conversations.
Oh.
Persons don't know how to have conversation with substance. It's harder to have conversation with substance. To others, to me, it's very easy. Really. Like, a tip, talk about the person or the person. To find out more about what the person does.
For me, I got it a hot approach. I just go and I say, I like what you're doing right here. I just start to talk.
Yeah,
and once I start to talk, people start to open up.
Yeah.
And then it works.
I
just start off with a joke.
That is so true.
Come on, lower the guys. That's just who I am, guys.
That
it's
is
not
so
like,
true.
yeah. Not
And
weird.
then you start that like that and then just end up in a reasoning.
Amazing stuff.
Hey.
Because I will say, I know who I am. So I'll say some bold things or probe you a little bit. And then from there, see you. From there, we have a good conversation. You'll be like, oh my.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then sometimes I might start off by just triggering you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then boom, you work up. That's more.
That's risky. Don't trigger nobody, please.
Well, that's true.
Not everyone is a Carl. Okay? Not everyone is a Carl.
Yeah. And then the final thing about it, guys, is this: keep your promises. Don't commit to anything where you can't do.
Exactly.
I realize that's a big problem. People always overcommit.
Yeah.
Not overcommit, then overcommit completely.
Yeah, man.
You see me?
Mm-hmm.
Undercommit,
over-deliver.
Don't say you can't do it and you can't do it. Because
Exactly.
if someone asks me a question, like if I can't do this to me, I always respond with depends, no matter it's who.
Yeah.
Even family.
Okay, you can do it. And
everybody know what me say depends because more know first.
Yeah.
Because if I cannot do it, I will not come into it just like that. Depends.
Facts make sense.
Yeah, man. You have to figure out if I can do it.
Mm.
And if you're making connections, you are responsible for what you commit to do.
Yeah.
You are responsible for saying, I will do this, I will do that, blah, blah, blah.
Facts.
So, once you're going to do something, I don't end up do it.
True.
No capping, guys.
Mm-hmm.
No capping. Don't cap. Be straight up and say, I can do this or I can do that. If a person say, alright, cool. Like, for example, me and Oshida right here.
Yeah.
Certain things I can do because I have certain technological limitations based on my PC. The PC is small. You guys don't realize it. I love it, but it's small.
Yeah.
Right? And then I say, alright, this is what I will take up. Because we can't have you do everything and the burnout. This is not teamwork, right? Both are trying to win. So I say, I'll do this. You take on that. And that's why I've been working it, right?
True.
And we are trying to balance out how we handle certain situations. So, keep promises that you make, guys. And if you can't keep it, expensive. Communicate.
Yeah, communication, bro. If you can't communicate and you can't keep the promises, bro.
Yeah, man, you get knocked.
Bro.
Yeah, you get knocked.
Facts.
Try make promises where you can't keep and communicate if you can't keep because life happens.
That is true,
That's
bro.
one fact.
Yeah. And that's about it from us.
Yeah, that's about it from us, guys. So we encourage you guys to be genuine persons, firstly. Know what you're making a connection for.
Yes.
Be open to connections.
Be intentional.
Be extremely intentional, man. And from there, things do the work.
Do the work.
Do the work. And from there, you'll be in a position for things to drop in your lap.
Yeah.
Like that. So,
Facts.
yeah. So, y'all can leave your stories in the comments.
Email
us down here. So, like or any clips that you might see, right?
Yeah.
Reach out to us on Instagram. Anything, just reach out.
Instagram.
Yeah, looking for more stories.
Yeah.
From you guys. And
so share stories.
Share stories. Man.
Email is going to be in the description. Don't be afraid. We don't bite. That's why still.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Remember, career, purpose, shoot.